ಮಾನ್ಭೂಮಿಗೂ ಡಾಕ್ಟರ್ ಮೆನನ್, ನೀತಿಪತಿಗಳೇ, ವಕೀಲಗಳೇ, பெரிசெரியார்களே, சகோதர சகோதரிகளே, எல்லோருக்கும் வணக்கம். நான் டாக்டர் மெனனை கௌரவிப்பதில் மகிழ்ச்சி அடைகிறேன். We are felicitating Dr. Menon this morning, who has been recognized as a living legend of law. He has been a teacher of eminence for long 50 years. Initially at Aligarh Muslim University, where he obtained his doctorate in law, in criminal law on white-collar offences. Then at Delhi University, then at Pondicherry, subsequently as the founder of the National Law School, Bangalore, for over 10 years, then as the founder of the National University of Juridical Sciences at Calcutta, and lastly, as the director of the National Judicial Academy at Bhopal. Professor Menon is credited to be the father figure for the 5 years law course and has contributed numerous articles on varied subjects concerning criminal law, police reforms, legal profession, human rights, juvenile justice, and so on. He has been a full-time lecturer at a time when finding full-time lecturers was very difficult, and which continues to be difficult even now. His contribution to the legal education has been recognized by all concerned. And today, at the behest of his students who are settled in Chennai, this function is being arranged. I compliment the students for organizing it. The recognition and appreciation of a teacher by students is most apt and teaching. Guru Brahma, Guru Vishnu, Guru Devo Maheshwara, Guru Sakshat Parabrahma, Tasmai Shri Guruves Namah. That has been our saying. On this occasion, it will not be improper if I remember a few of my law teachers. In Government Law College in Mumbai, we had Professor T.K. Tope as our principal. He was a scholar in Sanskrit and taught Hindu law. Then we had Professor Vadegavkar, a person who lost his vision at the age of 7 or 8 and yet went to do his LLM in London and contributed a book in space law. Unfortunately, he passed away at a young age. Then I remember Dr. S.P. Sathe, who was my professor in Mumbai University for LLM before he shifted to Pune. He had a deep insight in constitutional law and judicial review, which you can see from his works on those subjects. I also worked as a part-time lecturer in Government Law College later on for about 7 years, where administrative law and labor laws were my subjects, and so I can claim some right to felicitate Dr. Menon. Building a world-class legal system is the subject on which the luminaries are going to deliberate today, and I'm sure that they will throw good light on the subject chosen. Dr. Menon has spent his entire career teaching students all over India, undergraduates, then postgraduates, then helping the students to write their thesis for PhD, and last but not the least, enriching the knowledge of the judges, which I believe is little difficult. I can also claim to be a student, since I was also present in one of those seminars in Bhopal, where he was the director. He is now settled in Trivandrum. I wish him good health and active life post his retirement. Recently, Dr. Menon was interviewed, and his interview is printed in April issue of Halsbury's Law Monthly. He was asked a question about the skills which are imparted to the students, and he was very candid, and this is what he said. Law is a bundle of skills. I counted the number of skills that a future lawyer would need, and I exceeded 50. And then I looked at how many of those skills we are imparting to our law students and did not find either of what a future lawyer requires being given. He was so candid, having been a teacher for 50 years and having brought about a revolution in legal education. I once again compliment the organizers for organizing today's function. It brings a credit to Dr. Menon, who has such students who love and appreciate his contribution.